Hey guys, so today on my channel I'm going to be doing an unboxing for what is called the quarterly subscription box. This is obviously a bookish subscription service that I've never received before. I've never reviewed it on my channel, but the company reached out to me, asked if I would like to review a box for you guys, and I said yes, of course. So I'm very excited to open up this box, see what's inside, and show you guys everything. And also make sure you stay tuned to the very end of the video so I can tell you how you can get sales on this box during Cyber Monday, which is coming up, and just kind of the overall gist of the box. I will also include all of that information in the below tab just so you have it easily access to you, and I'll have the link to the website where you can purchase the box, pricing, shipping, all those kinds of things, of course. But I'm going to get into the box and open it up because I'm very excited. Okay, so the box just kind of opens up like this. So that's what it looks like. Very cool. And this box, I believe, includes 3 books, which is a lot, and I think that's the most I've ever received in a subscription box, so that's really fun. So the first thing I see on top here is this little card that has these pieces of paper in here, and it says the Literary YA Box, S.J. Kincaid. So a really unique and fun thing about this box is that each box is curated by an author who includes a copy of their book with annotations so that you can kind of get the behind-the-scenes feel for the book. They have all their stuff in there, which is super fun. And they also choose other books and bookish stuff to include in the box that just kind of goes with it, and they write up this letter for you that just kind of explains why they chose certain things. So that's just really fun and a totally different kind of concept that I've ever seen in a YA subscription box. Usually you just see like, oh, there's a theme, but to have like the author curate a box I think is really cool. So the book that was included that is by the author is The Diabolical by S.J. Kincaid, which looks like this. I've seen this at the bookstore, I've seen it on BookTube, I've heard so much about this book, but I truly don't know what it's about, so I'm excited to read this one. But as you can see, when you open it up, which this is a nice hardcover by the way, which is super awesome, but when you open it up, there's little sticky notes from the author, and she annotated the book for you, which I think is such a cool concept, and I'm very excited to get to read the book. And you know, you can kind of stop as you go, read her little notes. On here it says, check inside for my personal notes, S.J. Kincaid. So that's really cool. I'm very excited to read this one. If any of you guys have read this one yet, let me know. Next book I see in here is Unwind by Neal Shusterman. This is the first book in the Unwind dystology, so that's pretty cool. I've definitely heard of Neal Shusterman. I've never read anything by him or owned anything by him, so I'm very excited to have this one in my hands. If any of you guys have read this series, read the first book, read Neal Shusterman, anything like that, definitely let me know, but I'm very excited about this one as well. And the third book is The Scorpion Rules by Erin Bow. This is a book I've never heard anything about, but I think that's a really fun thing about this box. I probably would have never picked up these 3 books if it wasn't for receiving this box, so I always love that in a subscription box. It introduces me to new titles that I probably wouldn't have picked up otherwise, so I think that's really awesome. But I've never even heard of this book, but let me know if you have, if you've read it, anything like that, so that's really fun. There's also a couple of swag items in the box that I'm going to share with you. The first one right here is actually a book plate signed by S.J. Kincaid, which is super awesome. I always love when you get the signed book plate or the signed book in a subscription box. I think that's so awesome and definitely worth buying, so that's really awesome. I can't wait to stick that in the book. Next is just a little piece of paper that is promoting one of Neal Shusterman's upcoming titles, which is fun. And then right here we have a little pin, which is super cute. It's the bookworm, and it's like a little dragon with a book. It's super cute. I'll zoom in on that so you guys can see it. But oh my god, I love little pins. I have a bunch of pins on my backpack, so I'll probably put that on there. It's super cute. And the last thing I see in here is this. It's called Love Letter, and this is actually a game, but it says it is a game of risk, deduction, and luck for 2 to 4 players. I've never heard of this game. If any of you guys have played it, definitely let me know. But this is a super fun thing to receive in a box as well. I've never gotten like a game, so I think that's really fun, and I'm very excited to try this out. I think this is a super awesome subscription service, and I'm very excited to see their boxes in the future. I mean, to get 3 books, one of them being annotated and signed by the author, and then bookish stuff as well, I think is such a great deal. So if you decide to go out and buy a quarterly book box for yourself, I suggest that you do it on Cyber Monday because, one, if you're one of the first 200 people to order a box on Monday, you get a free annotated book with purchase. It depends on which box you decide to get, which annotated book you will get. There's a YA fiction box, and then there's just like a general fiction box, I believe, so that's a really fun, awesome thing to get a free book with that. To get that promo, all you have to do is enter the code BOOKGIFT at checkout, and that'll be applied to your order. Another thing to keep in mind is that you don't have to buy this box for yourself. I mean, the holidays are coming up. You can buy this box for somebody else as well, and it lets you do that at checkout. It's like an option. Also, another important thing to let you know is that the first quarterly box coming up next is going to be shipped in January. Because it's quarterly, there's only 4 boxes I think a year. It's kind of like that FabFitFun box, the beauty one. But yeah, I think that's really fun. So just keep all of those things in mind when purchasing. I'll have all the information down below on pricing, shipping, all that kind of stuff that you need to know, obviously, will be linked down below for your convenience. I'm very excited about this unboxing. I think this is such a cool subscription service, something I've never seen before, so So I hope you guys will try it out. If any of you guys have gotten a quarterly box before, or if you're intending to get one, definitely let me know in a comment down below. I'd love to hear all about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you've not already. Make sure you follow me on all of my social medias, which I will have linked down below as always. I hope you guys are having a super awesome day, and I'll talk to you all in the next video. Bye!